Hello y'all, welcome back to Game My Movie Recap channel. In today's video, we're gonna tell you the storyline of a movie called The Hitman's Bodyguard from the year 2017. Telling us about an action comedy movie about a top-tier protection agent who reluctantly agrees to escort his nemesis, an infamous hitman, from England to The Hague in order to testify against a ruthless dictator facing countless obstacles, intense gunfights, and a race against time to reach their destination safely. And so without further ado, let's get straight to the video. But before we start, please support our channel by subscribing and click the bell icon for future notifications. Now, let's start. Special Protection Agent Michael Bryce successfully escorted arms dealer Takeshi Kurosawa to an airfield. Kurosawa boarded his plane, and Michael felt a sense of accomplishment. However, moments later, tragedy struck when a bullet shattered the plane's window and fatally struck Kurosawa in the head. 2 years later, Michael, now demoted, had the task of escorting the drug-addled attorney Seifert to his next destination. Michael swiftly neutralized a group of assailants pursuing Seifert and strategically planted explosives in the parking garage.
There's 3 elevator. There's 2 gentlemen who may require some care. Who's going to need some dental work.
The explosives detonated, completely obliterating Seifert's car. In Belarus, President Vladislav Dukovich and a small group of his loyal associates arrive at the secluded cabin of Professor Asimov. Dukovich accuses Asimov of conspiring against him, prompting his men to bring in Asimov's wife and daughter. In a chilling display of cruelty, Dukovich callously shoots them in front of Asimov, extinguishing their lives. Later, Asimov appears as a witness at The Hague to testify about the heinous actions of Dukovich. Despite an increasing number of individuals stepping forward to denounce the tyrannical dictator, no one has been able to provide substantial evidence that would lead to his imprisonment. Officials ponder whether there is anyone courageous enough to come forward and bring down Dukovich once and for all. Interpol agents arrange a meeting with the infamous assassin, Darius Kincaid, proposing a deal. In exchange for testifying against Dukovich, the agents promise to secure the release of Darius' imprisoned wife, Sonia. Reluctantly, Darius agrees, driven solely by his love for Sonia. A team of agents is assigned to escort Darius to The Hague, but their journey takes a tragic turn when a car bomb explodes, decimating the team. Dukovich's henchmen seize the opportunity, launching a merciless attack on the remaining agents. Leaving only Darius and Agent Amelia Roussel alive. Darius valiantly eliminates the villains. But he sustains a gunshot wound to his leg. Realizing that there must be a mole within Interpol leaking information to Dukovich's men, Darius suggests to Amelia that they seek refuge in a safe house. With suspicion growing, Amelia contacts the one person she knows she can trust. Meanwhile, the identity of the mole is revealed to be Assistant Director Gene Falker, as he is seen conferring with one of Dukovich's operatives, discussing their treacherous plan. Amelia contacts Michael, her former romantic partner, seeking his assistance. Reluctantly, Michael answers her call and eventually meets her at the safe house. He holds Amelia accountable for his demotion, believing she was responsible for revealing Kurosawa as his client, an unprecedented breach of confidentiality. However, Amelia has consistently denied her involvement in the matter. Tensions escalate between Michael and Amelia, leading to a physical altercation fueled by their history of clashes. In the midst of the commotion, Darius, weakened by blood loss, loses consciousness. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, Amelia arranges a blood transfusion to stabilize Darius. In the aftermath of the confrontation, Amelia and Michael reach an agreement to jointly escort Darius to The Hague. Promising to help reinstate Michael's previous position, Amelia secures his cooperation. Later, as Darius removes the bullet from his leg, he calls his incarcerated wife, Sonia, who reproaches him for being a neglectful husband. Nevertheless, Darius reassures her, pledging to secure her release from prison. Once Amelia departs, Michael and Darius find themselves alone together. The phone rings incessantly, left unanswered, which triggers the arrival of several officers outside the building. Swiftly, Michael and Darius escape through the rooftops and procure a vehicle to evade capture. Dukovich dispatches his most trusted henchman, Ivan, to pursue and apprehend Darius. During their journey to The Hague, Darius requests a brief stop so he can relieve himself. Seizing the opportunity, Darius attempts to overpower Michael and take control of the car. However, their escape plan is interrupted when a group of Dukovich's thugs appears, engaging them in a violent shootout. The intense gunfire causes their vehicle to catch fire, but Darius manages to eliminate the assailants. As a result, the bullets in the back of their car explode, obliterating another van connected to their pursuers. With their own means of transportation destroyed, Michael and Darius find an unexpected solution by hitching a ride with a group of nuns. Arriving in Amsterdam the following morning, Michael leads Darius to his own house. While there, Darius notices a photograph of Michael with Amelia, triggering a conversation that sheds light on their respective backgrounds. Michael recounts how he first encountered Amelia during a botched Interpol operation that was disrupted by hostile forces. They coincidentally crossed paths, leading to their connection. Darius opens up about his own past, revealing that he took his first life as a teenager in an act of vengeance after his preacher father was murdered by a random assailant. He also shares a story of meeting his wife, Sonia, for the first time when she was working as a waitress in a bar. While Darius excuses himself to use the bathroom, he seizes this opportunity to once again attempt an escape. Michael spots Darius and stealthily trails him, aware that Ivan and his accomplices are closing in. Michael swiftly neutralizes a few of Dukovich's goons before engaging in yet another argument with Darius. Frustrated, Michael retreats to an outdoor bar, hoping to distance himself from the chaos. However, when he witnesses Darius being overwhelmed by more of Dukovich's men, he cannot ignore the unfolding danger. The streets erupt into mayhem as gunshots ring out and cars collide. Unable to resist his sense of duty, Michael begrudgingly intervenes to assist Darius. Seizing a motorcycle, he deftly navigates the chaotic streets, targeting the goons, while Darius takes to the water on a motorboat. A perilous moment arises when a henchman takes aim at Darius with a grenade launcher, but Michael intervenes, thwarting the attack. However, in the process, Michael himself becomes captured by the villains. Michael finds himself at the mercy of an interrogator named Goran, who, alongside another henchman, subjects him to torture in an attempt to extract information about Darius's whereabouts. Just as the situation appears dire, Darius appears, overpowering Goran and eliminating the other captors. Together, they flee the premises, though their contentious dynamic continues to simmer. However, recognizing the importance of their mission, they ultimately agree to put their differences aside and proceed to The Hague. On their way to The Hague, Ivan and his goons resume their pursuit of Michael and Darius. In a brief moment of respite, Michael attempts to reach out to Amelia, seeking to apologize for his past actions and admit his own wrongdoing that contributed to the demise of their relationship. However, before he can complete the call, Darius crashes the car, forcefully ejecting Michael from it. Darius skillfully evades their assailants on the road, utilizing the highway's features to his advantage, leading to a dramatic collision between the villain's car and a truck. Meanwhile, Michael finds himself cornered in a bustling restaurant kitchen, where he valiantly dispatches several goons. Eventually, Ivan tracks him down, resulting in a desperate struggle. In a resourceful move, Michael manages to overpower Ivan by using a chain to strangle him, ultimately delivering a fatal gunshot. As the deadline for a crucial witness to present their testimony against Dukovich looms, the case against him hangs in the balance. At the 11th hour, Michael and Darius arrive, altering the course of events dramatically. Darius steps forward to testify, shedding light on his true last name, Evans, and revealing the reasons behind his adoption of a stepfather's name as a means to escape abuse, albeit unsuccessfully. He exposes Dukovich's attempt to recruit him for a nefarious mission targeting an entire village, emphasizing his unwavering refusal to harm innocent lives. To substantiate his claims, Darius presents a compelling array of concrete evidence, including chilling photographs capturing Dukovich personally executing villagers and callously discarding their lifeless bodies into ditches. As the courtroom brims with anticipation, authorities stand ready to apprehend Dukovich and deliver justice. Unbeknownst to them, Dukovich initiates a covert contingency plan, thrusting the situation into a new and treacherous phase. A truck loaded with explosives races through the streets of The Hague, causing a devastating explosion. In the midst of the chaos, Dukovic sets his sights on Darius, but Michael valiantly intervenes, sacrificing himself to take the fatal shot. With unwavering determination, Darius pursues Dukovic and his henchmen who attempt to flee the scene. Simultaneously, Amelia confronts Fowker, having unraveled his role in the sinister plot. Despite Fowker's attempt to eliminate her, Michael's timely intervention thwarts his sinister plans. In a high-stakes showdown, Darius skillfully shoots down a menacing helicopter targeting Dukovic, causing it to crash. Cornered and aware of his impending demise, Dukovic defiantly claims that his fate won't change who he truly is. With a vindictive laugh, Darius assures him that what's about to transpire is retribution for Michael's sacrifice. With a swift kick, Darius sends Dukovic hurtling off a ledge, his fall halted by a car below. As Michael is transported for urgent medical care, he expresses his gratitude to Darius and reconciles with Amelia. Promised that Sonia will be granted freedom, Darius willingly surrenders to arrest. In a subsequent scene, we witness Darius's daring escape from prison as he reunites with Sonia at the bar where their paths first crossed. Amidst the chaos unfolding around them, with violence and chaos prevailing, Darius and Sonia defiantly embrace the present moment, sharing a tender and intimate slow dance, seemingly oblivious to the surrounding turmoil. And the movie ended. What do you think of the movie? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit like and support the channel by subscribing and click the bell icon so that you won't miss our future recaps. And if you have any movie you want us to recap, please do tell us in the comments section as well. And until next time.